Good evening, folks, again. We are here with the pup can crusher all mounted up. Cogs are moving. You see two hands on one wheel. They're both moving all together. Nice full revolution. So here's what the pup cans look like afterwards. Here's the second one. So not terrible, not too bad. Better than what they were. So I have a few bags to do, and if you'll join me, watch me crush some cans. That was interesting. We debelted one of the wheels. Quite interesting. Something new. So here's how the pop cans are looking. So not terribly terrible. This is probably the one that got hit by the belt. Inspect the belt. So far so good. Obviously stuff is biting pretty good. So I've got some old cutting sheets here used to cut stuff. They're not needed anymore. So hopefully I can wiggle one of these in here, clamp it up somehow to try to direct stuff away from the belts. One's over there. So I have these small little clamps here to clamp stuff with hopes that it'll sort of work. Let's see here. Do it this way for now. Clamp that up nice and tight. Got the other one right here. Always trial and error, folks. That's what it's all about. Let's see. We'll go from here. Not too good. Nothing to clamp on. Go wider. Let's try over here. Okay. Still deep, still here, but I need to find out how much it's hitting the belts, which it is. Okay. Move it over some more. and adjusting. Just clamp it up this way. So we'll see if we're free from the bolts. We are. It's still hitting the belt a bit, so I just want to bring it down some. Really in there. Okay. So far, that's good. Okay, so here's what the can looks like crushed. Not terrible. Yeah, decent, but it still came out towards this way. So it's really only going a good way. We're down here working on this. So if you can see, that's what we're doing. Let's zoom back out. So trying to look at the screen as well here on the camcorder. So it's coming through here, and frankly it's getting directed right to it. So we don't want that. We want it to direct away from it. So I've got one here that's notched out a little bit. And maybe that one will help better. There. And just so you can see what I'm doing, just try to let you see. Okay, so hopefully, I'll just keep it zoomed out. So I'm trying to see the viewfinder on the camera. You can do it from over here too, so I'm not peeking into the camera the whole time. Alrighty, so what we've got here is the plastic kind of near the belt, but it's close. Rotate the wheel around a bit. Make sure nothing's hitting. Just making sure everything was clear over here. So obviously the best way would be to construct something that would block off the belt system, and that'll take a little bit of engineering, of course. So hopefully come back up to here and try again. I think I'm zoomed all the way out. Yep. Okay. So let's see if you can see me dropping the cans in there. There we go. Now you can see the cans being dropped in. We'll give it another shot. Went around the belt again. This one went around the belt real nice. That's definite crushed. Can't be having that. Belt looks okay. Man, is it a grabber. I turned the motors off for now so I could turn it on left and right and it won't turn on. Okay, so if I were to make something to come in here and deflect it, it would have to be something like this. Go. I'd have to bring something in here to help deflect it, basically, and that'll be kind of difficult. So until I get that fixed, excuse me. So until I get that fixed, hope you enjoyed this video, and catch you on the next video. Bye-bye. Hello again, we're back. A little bit of hands-free, but still plugged in for electricity. Just to show the makeshift stuff that I've done so far with cardboard and plastic cutting sheets. So I've got cardboard cut out here just to mock up something that'll work. And if I rotate the nice autofocus isn't working, come on, turn it back up a little bit. It's too much for it to focus on, I guess. So we'll go down closer. So as you can see, the belt moves around, slightly rubbing the cardboard, slightly. So I've got the backside covered up with cutting sheet, and since the pop cans were coming out here, I just kind of wedged in a cutting sheet here. You can kind of see. So 10-year-old camera doesn't like to focus a lot. So as you can see from this view, it's just kind of held in a little bit, makeshift, until I can say permanently do it with some sheets of wood or something. So, and here's the other side. Maybe it'll stay in focus. So we were to be inside here, do this without losing anything. Still recording. So if we're on the inside, nothing can get out. So here's my hand. My hand behind the cover. So it's all blocked right up to the piece of wood here. Right up to the piece of wood. And that side's not blocked in, but pop cans aren't popping out that way. They're getting directed over into this type of corner and coming down right about here. So until I can make a nice divider that can come right up on this side of the belt, this stuff will have to do. So let me put this back on the tripod and we will show you a couple more. Me, myself, and I. There we go. Alrighty. We're back on the tripod and righty-tighty. Tighten up the lock nut. And we should be good to go. Exactly centered, but work good enough. Okay. How to get everything else centered. So, I can't really show you how the pop cans do down here because this stuff at the moment, but you get the gist. We feed it in through here, lock the table down, make sure we're zoomed out. Here we go. Give it another try. And as we can see, hopefully, I'm not sure, but there is a can right here waiting to go in and fall in. So that's it for 2 bags worth. Two. I'll just store them right over here so I need them next time. So far, not sure if we can see down in here how many cans there are. Let me take this off the tripod to to show what we got so far. There we go. Being careful not to press any buttons like last time. But it might have been unplugging the power and then plugging it back in, which does disconnect the recording. So far, here's what the cans are looking like. So far so good. But yeah, the cans will congregate around in this area, and sometimes they hover over here, and then of course they fall in. What I can try to do is grab another couple cans, just for extra giggles. Put them right there. See if I can move stuff over a bit further. Basically my power cord there. Excuse me. So I will try to hold everything and not press a button wrongly. And turn the wheels on. So this one's for that wheel. This one's for this wheel. And I actually had to write off on there. Unlike that one, it didn't come with it. So turn it on. Had to write on there. And turn that one on. And this one is the master for everything. So we will turn that on. Put a can through and see what it does down here. See if we can hold on a second so I can see the video of it a little bit better. Still not working. That's nice. A little bit better. See what it does. Okay. As you can see, it's shot it over here at the back of this. Almost hit the camera if it went higher. So we'll hold the camera up a little bit more. Actually, we'll hold it up a lot more. Move this way. There's the wheel stopping and everything. Coming on 11-minute video here, so not terrible. So here's how everything is meshing together without it moving. In case folks wanted to see that as well too. So I'll move it nice and slow. Get the camera nice and steady. Nice focus. So as you can see, it definitely bites pretty good on the cans. It's definitely working. And so far I'm not seeing any damage to the cogs or grooves. So let's see if I can get down a little bit further so we can actually see them meshing together with some white behind it. So they're obviously grabbing the bottom because I'm pushing the right wheel with my right hand. I did want to get the cogs a little bit closer together, but as you can see, some have just a little bit of light and others have a little bit more on the right side wheel here. But thankfully, due to these awesome slots, I now have adjustability to do that. Nice awesome slot, another awesome slot. Any of these little things here, those were from previous drill holes. So, whoops, hit the zoom button. So it's hard to see, but there's a little bit of groove there, or slot still left. Same with this one, kind of there. But this one over here was pretty snug, pretty close to it, which is okay, but they're equal from my center line here, so can't beat it. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will give you a zoomed back version of what state it's in now. And until next video, catch you later. Bye bye.